Hi, how are things going? I know you were a bit upset last week. How have things gone since then?
Yeah, I definitely was upset last week when we met. Um Kind of the same. I know that we've been kind of talking about this for a while with my partner. Um just that he is always being selfish and just considering his needs first, and that's definitely been happening again this past week.
Yeah. Have you done anything to have him understand more of what's going on? I know that you have been attempting to set boundaries, which is really good, but I'm wondering if you have done anything else outside of that.
Um, I mean, from this past week specifically, Uh, I've been trying to walk away from the situation when he is getting just loud with me and telling me that he, you know, doesn't really care about my schoolwork and just wants me to take care of him pretty much and be his mother. And I don't like that. So I've just been trying to walk away and ignore it and leave the situation when it starts to get, uncomfortable for me.
Gotcha. Has he ever expressed his feelings towards your schooling before you started, or just regarding um how he feels about it or felt about it?
Yeah, he said in the past just like, um, he doesn't really even want me to be going to school. He thinks it's more important for me to be at home and to take care of things around the house and to, work because we need the money, but he doesn't think school is important. But I think it's important and I like school and I think it'll help me make more money by going to school. So it just makes me upset that he doesn't see why this is valuable to me.
Have you told him how this is valuable to you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not super open and having really good communication with him. I say it in more of like angry outbursts when we have these times together where I'm like, you know how this is important to me? Like saying it that way, not like I want to talk to you about this thing that I'm feeling and, say it in a calm manner. I kind of react and yell it at him when he's coming at me.
Yeah, it can definitely be hard to express things when somebody else is also expressing things in a way that, well, can make it hard for us to be fully in the present. Hmm. I am wondering if there is a way that we could figure out a way to communicate our feelings to him, if you think that would be helpful.
Yeah, I definitely think that would be helpful. I think in the situations that we have now, it's just both of us reacting, getting upset, caring more about saying our own side of the argument instead of having like a calm way to talk to each other about the feelings that we're having.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know how to do that.
So it sounds like you don't really know how to start these conversations or create that environment.
Exactly.
Has there ever been a time with him or with people in your past where you were able to have a similar situation?
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I remember a time in the past with my brother. Um, he just kept having stuff to say about the job I've been doing and just his thoughts on my job career and how he thought I, could do more and, wasn't doing as much as I should be. And I was able to have like a, normal conversation with him about those feelings. I wasn't as reactive in that situation.
Was there anything specific that you think made that so that moment with your brother was successful?
Yeah. Yeah, it was I think the calmness of the situation. It wasn't like we were trying to talk at each other in the middle of an argument. It was separate from the times where he's come at me and I just said to him separately at another time, like, those comments were really hurtful and I'm doing my best and I'm trying really hard at my job and I'm trying, with school to be better and to do more. And he apologized for the things that he said. So I think that calm environment really made a difference.
That's awesome that you were able to have a conversation with your brother, even though there were complications in the past. I'm wondering how you and him as well probably got to that calm environment where a conversation was able to happen.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm thinking about that situation, um, we were like, having a family get together, and it was during that where me and him were just, alone having our own separate conversation that I brought it up. And that's what allowed us to have the space. It wasn't like we were coming after an argument. We just, we're naturally having a nice conversation together. And then I was like, thinking to myself, maybe this would be a good time to bring up those hurtful, things he said. And he took it really well.
That's amazing. I'm wondering what you could take from that situation and to bring it into your at-home situation. I know it'll be hard and you've expressed discomfort, but you've done it before.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, now that I think about it, those situations definitely could be, I can learn from that situation with my brother and bring it to my partner. Yeah.
What would that look like?
So probably making that calm space, just like, when I was speaking with my brother, not reactive in the moment in the middle of a fight. And maybe I can ask him, like, hey, there's stuff I want to talk to you about. Can we take a moment to talk about this stuff that I'm feeling hurt by? Maybe that'll be different than what we usually do.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good start. And I'm just wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, like how comfortable are you in uh, trying to have that calm environment or creating that calm environment with your partner?
Scale of 1 to 10, maybe a five. I feel like right in the middle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have feelings come up and get, upset too. So I think I can, but I have some doubts also.
Yeah, I hear you. What could we do to make that 5 a 6
Hmm.
or even a 5.5?
I think if I took some time before the conversation to think about how I want to enter the situation, that would help me to enter it in a different way instead of just going right into the conversation. Maybe just taking a few minutes to be like, okay, this is what I want to talk about. This is how I want to say it. Maybe start there.
Yeah. So starting at a time where there isn't a direct conflict happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
Well, I think that's a great start. I believe in you.
absolutely.
You can do it.
And I was gonna tell you that was, I think, 9 minutes, and it's supposed to be
Oops.
7. So you killed it. Oh my god, that was
Oops.
awesome. I forgot